Yo, I missed y'all, yo.
Yo.
We back.
In the building.
Yo, it's been about like 2 months.
As we proceed.
You know the vibes.
To give you what you need.
Byron.
I honestly want to keep going. That was fire, though. That was fire.
Joe Byron. Yo, it's nice to see y'all for real, man. That was wild. We was talking about it, like, it's been like a month and a half since we even seen each other, like, for real. Like, I don't know if y'all seen each other between, but I ain't seen y'all since.
For sure.
Yeah, like, it's been a minute.
It's been a good while. It's been a good while, for sure.
Yeah. It's been... Life been lifing, bro.
Talk about it.
Life been lifing.
Talk about it, bro.
And the weather's been all over the place.
That's
and
nice.
It's just like, people was asking, like, yo, man, like, y'all done? It's over? Y'all beefing? Like, what's going on? Like, beefing? Look, listen, no, bro. Like, it's just...
Bro, never that.
It's just, listen, like, timing for everything, and like I said, life been lifing, bro. Like, it's just been hard for us to just all be in one place at one time.
For sure.
We could have easily done this over Zoom and things like that.
Ooh.
But our brother is not really fond of Zoom, so we only do
I hate Zoom, so you can blame me anytime we don't have a podcast out if we don't do a Zoom one, because I'm not the one.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not the one, not gonna be the one. Never that. It's me, right there, all mine. Put that on everybody. Yep, everything, bro. That's me.
So
all by myself.
We can only get him to do a couple of Zoom pods a year.
You can only get me to do one a year, and so you got one more.
So we did one this year already?
No, we did one last year. So I'm saying you got one more.
Right.
You got one this year. We're in 2022. You get one.
Yeah. So we got to use that sparingly. But we did a couple times on IG Live, and it was cool.
IG Live was cool. Yeah.
It was cool. It was just. I don't know. It just wasn't the same. We just wasn't all in the same.
That's true. And shout out to the guests that came on, because they all made it a lot better too. Like Ro came on and Lance came on, so that was cool. Shout out to them. And even the chat last time was pretty fun too. People was in there live, so.
Oh yeah. I appreciate it. Yeah. Shout out to the people who remember Indian in the cupboard too. I don't care. You feel me?
For sure.
Yo.
What's up, baby?
So what y'all been on, man?
What been on?
Yeah, what y'all been on, yo? I know we gonna get into the pod, but like, what y'all been on, yo?
Man, life been lifing, bro. Work had me on travel. Been getting sick. I think I've been sick twice since we've seen each other. I've been sick twice.
See.
Life, yeah, bro.
First
of all, for all y'all, shout out to Stomach Bug 2022. That's a real thing, bro. People out here getting the stomach bug. That's like not just like a regular like.
Oh, I know. When you said 2022, I was like, yo, wait, is that
a new pandemic type joint? Oh no. No new pandemic, bro. We straight.
I was about to get scared.
Nah, but like I had my roommate had it like stomach bug, and he thought it was like food poisoning, so thought we were straight. And the next thing I know, I had the same exact. We talking about symptoms, bro. We were like had the same exact symptoms. I was like, bro, there's no way me and you both got food poisoning out of random, bro. Like two different places, like two different things. Like there's no way that just happened. Like I think there was a stomach bug. And then I checked on Twitter, bro, and people were talking about like the stomach bug that's going around, and I was like, dang, all right, stomach bug 2022, G.
So I ain't trying to get that.
Oh wow, yeah,
Yeah, I can say, where is that?
Stay safe, bro. Never stop saying safe. Feel me?
What's up? Wash your hands and all that good shit. I mean, that should have already been doing a thing, but you know.
Yeah, but you know some people.
Dude, the pandemic, bro.
Yeah.
When it first came out and they had to say, like, yo, wash your hands. Like, that was a big thing, bro.
Hey, wait.
I still get. Go ahead.
Let me ask y'all a question.
What?
When y'all open doors, right?
Right.
And then y'all have a bag of chips, right? And y'all eat the chips. Do you lick the sauce off your fingers?
The what?
The sauce. Do you lick the sauce off your fingers?
Not unless I wash my hands beforehand.
So do you wait to eat your chips?
I always wash my hands before I eat. Like that's like a thing I do.
For sure. What if you out on the road? You just don't touch it?
My food?
Yeah.
Nope.
It depends on how hungry I am.
I'll take it.
You lick your fingers?
No. Eating chips though, I ain't gonna hold you. I've done that before.
Yeah.
I've been hungry. I came straight off a train, bro. Like, bro, this
Dipped
dangerous.
in
Playing
the
a
bag.
dangerous game.
Man, I'm kidding.
Playing a dangerous game. I ain't licking my fingers.
Byron!
I ain't licking my fingers, but like, yo, I've gotten on the train dead hungry, and I'm just like, yeah, man.
I feel that. I'm not gonna lie, I'm mad conscious about it, so I'll be like hands in pocket the whole time. You feel me? Like hands in pocket. I got my like venture card that I'll just pop it on there like that. Like I don't like. I'm trying to keep my hands as clean as possible before I eat something. But or I eat stuff in the wrapper or stuff like that too. Like that. Like I don't know. I grew up like that. My dad was like real like about like make sure your hands are clean before you eat. So it's like ingrained into my brain.
Shout out to your dad for that. Shout out to your dad.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, bro. It makes me so. What makes me mad about it though is that when people don't wash their hand coming out the bathroom, bro, I am at level 9,000, bro.
You
'Cause
know-
I'm sitting there like, you really, especially, no, when the pandemic was going on and people were doing that still, I was like, people out here dying, bro. You can't wash your hands. Like, there's no such thing as common good no more, bro. Nobody care about nobody.
Please tell me you seen that video. He's like, stop touching people with your hands. Please tell me y'all saw that.
Nah.
What?
I ain't seen that.
He like, it can be transferred by hand. Hey, yo, stop touching niggas with your hands. He's like, boy,
we're all three of us guys, yo. We have walked into the bathroom and literally seen people go from the stall out the door.
Listen, bro.
Don't even look no way towards. And I'm just like, what are you doing?
Bro,
Ooh.
if I had $100 million and I decided I was gonna go out somewhere like that and hand out $100 bills to everybody just because like I just was feeling real generous that day, bro, that man that walked out that bathroom who didn't wash his hands come out that stall is not getting one.
You skipping?
And I'm looking him dead in his soul and telling him why he's not getting one.
You ain't wash your
You
hands.
ain't wash your hands. You dirty. You filthy. You nasty. You're not getting this money.
Get this hand sanitizer.
Yeah, nah. I don't even matter after that. It's the principle. It's the principle of the matter. He ain't getting his dollar, bro. Everybody, because listen to me. Everybody knows better. There are signs everywhere. People just don't care, bro.
It's
They
fine.
don't. I done seen people
Okay.
come straight out. I done seen people come from the stall, out the door, and dapped up some people. And I've just been like,
Yo. No.
and I wanted to say something, but it's like, it's my word against your homeboy. Like,
Hey man, let me tell you something.
It's impossible for me to believe those people are going to heaven.
Can I
I'll leave that there.
can I
I'll
tell y'all a
leave
story?
that there.
Can I tell y'all a quick story?
What's up?
I'm in like sixth grade, right? I know better. I ain't finna wash my hands. I leave. The teacher stops me. You know they used to walk you down the hall. Maybe
Right.
it wasn't fifth grade. Maybe it was a little younger. But they used to like walk the whole class to the bathroom type joint, right? So she like, did you wash your hands? Now low key, I just wet them and then dip.
Right.
And she was like, let me see your hands. She like, it's dry in this area. Go back and wash your hands. Whole class laughed. That was an important lesson for me that day. It don't matter. People can tell if you wash them. It'd be like, you'd have been like, hey, why your hands dry? I do that to my kids. I go, you wash your hands? No. Let me see your hands. Ain't no water spots on this line right here. You ain't wash your hands. Go back. Go do that again.
Yo.
Come back. Your whole wrist got to be wet. If ain't no moisture up here, nah. You ain't wash your hands.
Like,
Yo, if your wrist ain't wet, you ain't wash your hands.
You ain't wash your hands.
it was kind of different in my school. Like people wanted to wash their hands, but there were times where the water would be nothing but cold water. And I mean, like, you still supposed to do it.
I thought you was gonna say the water was like yellow or something.
No,
I can understand.
No, like people would still wash their hands, but at the same time, just like
I
you're
can't
not
judge.
you're not really killing nothing with no cold water. I mean, I get, like, I respect.
Okay, is that a myth though?
Yeah.
I'm not saying you wrong, but I'm wondering if that's a myth though, low key. Like,
I was
water.
told.
What was they doing back in the day? They was dipping their hands in the river.
Hey, but
If we're gonna keep it a buck, back in the day, they weren't. Back in the day, for their standards, they were clean. For our standards, no, they were not clean. People were outside washing themselves in buckets with a rag with no soap, just water, and they were calling themselves clean. That's not clean.
That's true.
To
bro.
them, it was clean. To us,
We have technology on our side. Now.
yeah.
Hey, they were still living to 100, and we dying at 76. So
You
I
know
don't know.
Hey, that's not entirely. He's made a good point. Yo,
Hey.
that's a good
I
point.
don't know.
Hey.
You know that immune system was probably strong though.
Hey, I can see, but that was a very strong point you just made. I can see.
I'm just saying.
But getting back, getting back,
That's a good point.
Getting back. Well, what you been up to?
I'll be thinking about that tonight too. Wow, bruh. All this technology, all this stuff we got, bruh.
We
Niggas
dying.
living forever.
It's dying. Everybody dying. Like, please tell me y'all watch that. Like, bro, I watch too much stuff, bro.
You got TikTok, huh?
Huh? No,
You don't got TikTok?
no, I'm too old. to
What are you
operate
watching? What are you watching all these
On
things
the
on,
gra- I'll
bro?
be on the gram.
I told
Damn,
myself the same thing.
You might as well be on TikTok, bro.
You downloaded it.
I have it installed. I make TikToks from the pod on there
Dang.
to help get some awareness for the pod.
Last
That's
of
fair.
the damn breed. Last of the damn. Please tell me I remember that Jeezy song, y'all.
Nah.
On the last of the damn breed.
No.
Alright, don't worry about it.
No, I remember what you're saying. No, I remember the song.
I had to listen to Radio Disney growing up, so there's some things I missed
You
out on.
had to. No, I'm not saying Radio Disney didn't slap back in the day. Because it
ask,
did.
You can ask my father.
You
Wait,
had
Radio
to?
Disney?
No,
was a
Radio
thing?
Disney. Yeah, I
Yeah.
listen to Disney radio. Yeah, Radio Disney. My dad.
They used to come to my school like once a year or whatnot, you know, just to hype us up and everything.
Stuff
And I called up there one morning, and I actually got through, and I got stage fright.
That makes sense.
Like my mom was like, "Hey, they got through here. Talk to them." I'm looking like,
I did the same thing, bro. Same thing, bro. For real. I got in LA, bro. I got on, and they was like, "What's the answer to this question?" And I was like, "Alligator talking about. I have no idea." I was like, they're like, "Huh?" And I was like, well, I have no idea what the question was. Like I couldn't understand it. And then the answer ended up being something like Lance Bass, the dude from NSYNC, and I was
Yeah.
like, "How was I supposed to get that?"
Bro, it wasn't even a question for me. Like they was just one of those like say, "Hey, what's up?" or shout out to your school or something like that.
And you were just like,
I was stuck. I'm looking like, yeah, no, bro. I'm
Oh,
not.
man.
I don't even know what to say. What the girls gonna think, bro? Like it was
Hey.
like just the stupid things that you
Yeah.
think of as a child. This is like,
I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
well, look at you now.
The closest thing I got to that was like seeing Twister in real life. And it was just like, I froze.
Yeah.
I was scared. I was shook. I was like, 4th grade?
Yeah.
And they had to get my sister to go get the autograph because I wouldn't budge. They were like, go get you an autograph too. I'm like,
I can see that.
that
too.
man said, and he was eating. So I knew things. See, I was little, but I knew that you
Right.
don't bother men when they eating.
Right.
But we was kids.
that's
Where was y'all at?
Huh? It was this place called the Homer Square Building. It's out west.
Okay.
Yeah, but he was down there like eating, and like the lady used to hook us up because we was like the little rugrats that used to run over this professional building, this like business building. So like the lady used to hook us up with fries. But one day we went down there and he was down there. He was down there eating. They closed the restaurant so he could eat.
Wow.
You know, so I was shook. I was
Shout
like,
out Twister, man.
man,
Shout out to Twister.
Somebody told me they was like Twister like 50 something. I'm like, no, he's not.
We had this exact.
He was out in the 70s.
Oh, that was us. That was us.
Yes, yes,
He
that
was out in
was
the
us.
70s, yeah.
Yeah, that
You thought it
was.
was in the 70s?
No,
In
he
70s?
was out in the 70s, right?
No, it wasn't,
So
bro.
we can go back.
Bro,
I mean, like
Twista?
late 70s, bro. Like,
Twister's a rapper, bro.
wait, no.
Rap didn't really become
Okay, what
We
I'm saying,
had this
what I'm saying.
exact conversation.
I know.
Yeah,
I'm
like
crazy,
40s.
Crazy.
Like 40s.
He's in his
yeah,
40s, bro, because
yeah,
he came, bro, yeah.
Because my OG born in the 70s, and then it was like, so I'm thinking like that. Like, yeah.
Because you thought he was OG.
Sorry, Mom. I just put your age out there. I'm sorry.
What have you been up to? I've been trying to get back to that.
Hey,
It's a good point. It's a good point.
tremendous. All right. Hey, I ain't been on too much, man. Like, just work, bro. Just work, trying to move up the corporate ladder. Like, I recently got into sales at my job, so it's like real weird. Like, I be
Yeah.
doing like cold calls now. Man,
Why hate cold calls?
man,
Yeah.
hey, man, they be. Yeah, hello. Yeah, not interested. Bye. I was like, dang, bro, let me say hello. You think I sound like a greasy salesman? Like, that's how I sound. They be like, nah, I don't want to hear it. I ain't interested.
Bruh.
But I'll take that over just hanging up.
It's a different time, bro.
Yeah, you can't do that.
People don't even answer the door no more, bro. They don't know you coming. They really
They be
don't.
like,
bruh.
what you doing? You selling energy?
Hey, listen, I'm not trying to put my roommates on blast like that, bro, but I swear, bro, we were sitting on the couch, doorbell rang, no one moved. I said, yo, the door, no one moved, bro. I was like, this is a different time, bro.
Hey, don't pop up over here and call. That's the
Oh.
rule.
That's crazy.
Your roommates don't move.
They don't. It's
Oh
not,
no,
bro.
that's a lie. They move slightly.
Like when they chilling, you mean?
No, when gunshots was popping off.
Oh, that was hilarious.
I know that was hilarious.
Yeah, bro. We talked about that last night. I was like, I can't believe y'all, bro. Like, I can't believe y'all. We talked about it already, right? Yeah, you heard
I
about it.
don't know.
Okay, you heard about it though, right? I thought you said it, right?
Yeah,
maybe.
Okay,
Oh.
so
I
wait,
mean,
I'm not.
I'm saying,
No, we
maybe.
definitely already talked about this, bro.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
cool.
yeah, we
It's
talked
cool.
about it. We did
Ice
that.
in the veins. That's it. That's what it is.
No,
No, son.
it's the opposite of that.
It's just too lazy to move.
No, it's too much of shock to move on that one.
Oh,
That was just like too much was going on. People didn't think.
oh.
Son, I hit the floor and stayed there, and I was just on my phone scrolling. People went to the window to check out, see what's going on, open the door, trying to figure out, bruh,
Open the door.
I was just like, y'all are beyond me right now. And I was like, so, to the basement? No, we're not going to the basement. All right, cool, I'm just on the floor, man. That's cool. And they just sat on the couch like 5 minutes afterwards. I'm just like,
I mean, once it's over, it's over.
That's fair. We were talking about that too. It's just like once it's the safest place to be is there after it's gone because everybody gone. Ain't nobody sticking around.
It's over.
Yeah, I feel you. It's a natural reaction though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But anyway,
Man.
I
What number? What was it?
no, what you say?
No, what number episode we on now?
Is we in the 60s yet?
No, bro, we just got to the 50s, bro. It's just been a minute.
No, we had a couple in there. It's like
is it?
50.
No, we're in the 60s. We're in the 60s.
Oh, we are?
I have no.
Yes.
It's been too long. I don't know what episode this is.
This is probably
All
like
right, this
58.
This is probably no. We're in the 60s. So this is like 60 something. We're in the early 60s. Are we counting the IG pods as pods? Or
Yeah, why not?
Because we ain't got no footage of it.
Okay, so then that's
Well, except the
reason why
last one. The
I
last one is on my IG, but I don't know how to.
Wait, so them get deleted?
Well, the first one, I tried to download it in like my phone. Not tried to download. I tried to save it to my IG and have it there. But something happened, and then I had to close my app because it crashed, and I went back and it wasn't there no more.
Okay.
So,
But for the second one is still there. I just don't know how to rip it and then put it out. That's what I'm saying. So if we gonna count them, then 64, 63, something like that.
word. Let's get it on.
So, all right, bro. Talk to us about that text you sent us.
Oh, man. Yeah, I said I ain't arguing with nobody that don't put sugar on their rice, bro. Like, I'm not arguing with that. Like, if you put salt and pepper on your rice, bro, you can't argue with me. You eat
like okay, now let's just get to some like the details, right? We talking about just sugar on rice, no other ingredient. Are we talking about butter too? A little bit of milk?
butter.
What we talking about?
Okay, all the time.
So butter and some sugar.
Butter and sugar. White rice, butter and sugar.
As opposed to butter and like salt and pepper.
Yeah.
But it does depend though. Like if you're eating a meal though, like and it's
Okay, let me put it like this. So my sister cooked dinner one day, right?
Yeah.
She like, y'all come eat, cool.
Yeah.
She cooked salmon, lemon, right?
Yeah.
Pour the juice over the rice.
Right.
It's fire. It's cool.
Right.
But like people that like eat breakfast and they eat like salt and pepper on their rice in the morning.
Even with like some eggs or just the raw by itself.
Just the raw by itself.
All right. Okay.
That's like a mechanic's breakfast, bro. I'm not arguing with you. It's a mechanic's breakfast,
I mean,
bro.
like I never understood the salt and pepper game, bro.
I'm just imagining the mechanic now.
It's a mechanic's breakfast.
Like for me, man, like it's always been sugar, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like sugar and butter, sugar and margarine, like whatever. Like that's the go-to. Like I don't. And if I'm eating it like with a meal, like I'm not eating it by itself, then I don't put nothing on there. It's just dry because like I'm eating it with whatever I'm eating it with. Most of the time, whatever I'm eating with it has like gravy, so like a Salisbury steak or something. So I could just put the gravy on top of the rice and like that'll be cool.
Hey, I might separate that thing, put that rice in that bowl, and some sugar going in there.
Okay. Y'all ever eat rice and milk growing up at all? Uh-oh.
You mean like it was made? Like the rice was made with milk? Or are you talking about
like a horchata? Like what you?
Oh no. Like almost like cereal?
Nigga, no.
Okay. Alright, I think so myself. Shout out to my mom. She we used to eat like white rice. You just put some like mixed rice and then you just put some like milk and some butter, a little bit of cinnamon, some sugar. You mix it up like that and then you eat it like that.
You know, when you said some sugar and cinnamon mixed in with it, it don't sound bad.
Right.
I give it some weight.
It tastes delicious.
I give it some weight.
But
Yeah.
you said rice and milk
That's
initially.
Fair.
And
That's
I was
fair.
like,
no, I just didn't know if that was a universal thing, but I'm just like, I kind of feel like that's a low-key struggle meal.
Is that like porridge?
Ain't it? Kind of like.
I'm just asking.
for the longest I thought oatmeal was porridge.
Right?
Yeah, I thought so.
Like
too.
like the real watery type of oatmeal.
Yeah, like malto meal. I thought that was porridge.
What is
But
porridge?
is cream of wheat porridge?
You know what? I'm Googling right now.
And it's turned into a food
I'm not gonna
Damn.
tell you. Just like that. Just like that. Nah, bro. I used to bang with cream of wheat though. I'm not gonna hold you.
I can't do it.
Really?
I can't do cream of wheat. I can't do oatmeal.
Yeah. Oh, you can't do oatmeal either?
No, I hate it. I hate oatmeal. I eat grits though, but I can't do oatmeal.
I made overnight oats to take to work today until I forgot.
Man.
I love me some overnight oats. A little honey in there, almond milk. Let that thing rock overnight. Some cinnamon in it. Sometimes there's a little nut butter in there. Some nut butter in there. What's wrong with nut butter, bruh?
It ain't the nut butter. It's the oatmeal, bro. I can't do it.
You don't like oatmeal?
Mm-mm.
Try it.
You look at me like it's the normal thing to do.
Have you had like it mixed with anything, like fruit or something
He's
like
eating
that?
that raw stuff.
Come-
Raw, naked oat.
For one, when I was little, they bought the dinosaur ones. You
Yo,
remember?
those are fire with the
the
eggs in
egg?
them? Yeah.
I never could have I never had them because they was too expensive. So I never. Yeah. It was struggle was real back then.
I ain't say my mom bought them. I ain't say that. Somebody bought them. Somebody bought them. But I couldn't do it. I ate the marshmallows. That was it.
Dang. Those were marshmallows?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah, those marshmallows. I just don't like. I don't like oatmeal. I don't like texture.
Okay.
I don't like taste. I can't do it. Grits. Now, shout out to my dad, man. That was the first man I ever saw like mix grits and eggs with grape jelly.
Like all one thing?
All one thing. Fire.
Really?
I don't eat them the same sense.
So you just mix it all up? Like what you do? Like
Man,
make the grits and then you put the eggs in there?
no, I wait till everything get
cook
cooked separately.
first. Okay, separately. Okay.
And then you just hit you with some jelly, boom.
Oh, okay.
Chop
I
that
can
thing
see
up
that.
like stir fry. Okay.
I can kinda see that. I can see that.
So oatmeal is in the porridge family.
But porridge is its own thing.
Yeah, porridge is a food commonly eaten as any dish made by heating or boiling ground, crushed, or chopped starchy plants, typically grain in milk or water.
So porridge is like the overarching thing for all of these things. Like they're all
Right.
considered porridges.
Yeah.
All right.
Porridge is an umbrella.
And then
Yeah.
and then gruel is a thinner version of porridge.
Ooh.
I don't know. I've never heard that before in my life.
Gruel? I've heard it like in like movies and stuff.
You watching period pieces, huh?
Yeah, son.
Yeah.
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 There's some good period pieces out
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
What is
Yeah.
what is period piece?
So like Spartacus or something, or Vikings, or
But it take place back in the time, back in a different period.
or samurai stuff like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or a set piece, period piece, whatever.
Okay. All right, for sure.
Mhm.
I was lost.
And now you fan.
Man.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Don't give me.
All right. So check it out. How y'all feel about it?
About what?
Rice.
Rice is cool. It's just that I don't eat it all the time. Like I don't find myself having a taste for it. But if it's there and it's breakfast time, most of the time I'll eat it.
Okay.
Most of the time.
What about, I don't know if I'm saying this right, gondolas? I don't know if
Are
I'm
those
saying
gonna do this? Gonna do this? Yeah, that's bussin'.
What is that?
That's like that Puerto Rican rice.
I'm trying to call it by the appropriate name.
So,
But yeah, Puerto Rican rice.
that stuff is bussin'.
And Mexican rice, though. With the beans?
Yeah, man. Nah.
What's in Puerto Rican rice? It's like they put fruit in there and stuff, right? Or something like that. No. I'm asking. I'm not saying
bro.
that they are. I'm just asking.
Who put fruit in their rice, bro?
Okay, so what's the difference between Puerto Rican rice and Mexican rice?
Well, one comes from Puerto Rico.
Oh.
The other comes from Mexico. Now, I don't know if you know this, sir, or you just decide to ignore these facts, but those are two different countries and two very different locations, sir.
The dishes.
They're not all from the same place, sir.
I didn't say the name. The dishes. What's
You said,
different-
what's the difference?
What differentiate?
Okay.
What's the difference between the dishes? How about that?
They are different because they're from different places.
Right.
Okay?
And gondolas, well, when I had it, it came with like the, I don't know if
A
that's
piece of
like a
pork?
bean, or I don't know what that
There's
thing is.
it's a bean, and then
Yeah.
it's like some, I think they put a little bit of like pork in it too or something like that.
Yeah, but that's doing fine.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we hit the Puerto Rican spot sometime.
Yeah.
What's up?
There's a Puerto Rican spot at the brunch, the Humboldt, Nelly's. Shout out to Nelly's, bruh.
It's decent.
Decent, bruh. But the brunch buffet, bruh. It's like 20 a head, but like good, bro.
Hey.
When did I say you been to brunch? Have you ever been to brunch?
Yeah.
I haven't been to brunch in a minute.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
was at brunch this past weekend.
Bruh.
It's been a minute.
I went to brunch. Bro, I took a girl I dated back in like, what was that, 2014 or something like that. Shout out. But nah, we went to this spot on in Oregon, out in Portland, It was
Never let a nigga ride the wave. No, all right, go ahead.
I felt it too.
Yeah.
But it was all you could eat seafood brunch buffet. Unlimited mimosas.
Come on, cause you know I was finna go there.
Man,
You know I was finna
that
go
was
there.
the best brunch I ever had in my life, bro.
All you can eat
Best
seafood.
brunch, all you can eat seafood, bro. Like seafood brunch, bro. So all of this stuff, like they had shrimp and grits, they had like lobster stuff like that. They had all of it, bro. But it was all like seafood kind of influence. But it was brunch,
Man.
bro. Bust.
Let me put, man, y'all ready for me to put y'all on? You know Fat Boy got Fat Boy Secrets.
Talk to me.
Check me out. It's this place called Milk and Honey.
Okay.
Man, I ain't never had a breakfast sandwich that good. I'm talking about a breakfast panini. I'm talking about, this was back when I was still eating like red meat. But this joint came with eggs, freshly sliced. What's them tomatoes called? Heirloom tomatoes, I think. Ain't that what they call? Man, I'm talking fresh. Apple cider. Warm apple cider. $5. But it's gonna cost you. It's gonna cost you. But it's $5. And they only, a place is good when they open for like 6 hours in the middle of the day and then they close.
Yeah.
You can't get them after
the
3.
sign. That's really the sign that something's fire. When they close that, when they just open up for a blip, and then we done.
They like that.
Or like dinner spots just open up at like 5 o'clock, close at like 9. You like,
they like
what
get
y'all
in.
doing over there, bro?
Son, I be thinking about what it'd be like to work at them places, bro.
Yeah.
You know how much time you would have? Like, your shifts is only this long. You got the rest of the day. The rest of the day.
But how much cheese are they actually getting though?
That's the thing.
That's the thing.
That's the thing.
How much cheese they actually getting? I wonder.
Hey, if the tip's right, you coming home with something.
Man,
That's
you grossing something.
That's right.
man, listen. Look, if minimum wage I think is 15, right? I think.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
So minimum wage 15 plus bringing home tips, and let's just say you get some overtime and whatnot. But I mean, I probably wouldn't even be tripping on some overtime because it's just like, it ain't like I'm gonna be closing. I'm just probably working somebody extra shift, or maybe I'll come in a little bit earlier. But other than that, like, I'm just doing this and I'm out by 2 o'clock the whole day. Man, listen.
You
That's
drink
nice.
you drink mimosas?
Yeah.
Like mimosas?
Yeah.
Man, look. I seen something on the gram. Shorty made orange juice ice cubes and dropped them in a glass of champagne. It's mimosa. But it's orange juice ice cube. You go put them joints in the freezer, pour that orange juice, let them joints freeze, pour your covered champagne, drop them orange ice cubes up in that thing.
You know, that's so simple, but it's genius.
Is it though?
What? You don't feel it?
I just kind of feel like it's a mimosa.
It is, but
Like it's
it
a
ain't the
mimosa.
regular.
No, I get you, because the way he presented it at first.
Yeah, he presented it real well, but I was looking at
thought
my
it
head.
was
I'm
gonna be
just
something
like,
else. Like, you like mimosas? You like mimosas? Man,
I mean, you can
check
do it
out.
with anything, though. You can do it with pineapple juice, grape juice. You can do it with anything.
sure, but it's
No.
mimosa. Like you just saying is you put a frozen ice cube in there.
Yeah.
That's just orange juice, right?
That's
But I can
just
just pour the
orange
orange juice in there like normal.
But it's,
like why
but
would
it's
I?
mostly champagne.
Is that what you're trying to say?
Mostly champagne.
Oh,
That
okay.
ice cube, ice
I don't
cube
like-
gonna take a little time to.
I'm not gonna hold you on like champagne like that much. Don't taste good to me.
I feel you on that. I feel you on that. I'd rather have wine or champagne.
Yeah, that's facts. You disagree?
What kind of wine?
You're not a wine guy?
I know dry wine. I know that much.
Nah,
Well, I
I'm
can't-
say that. You gotta stand on business. What we talking about?
I can't drink no better like dry wine, yo. Like, it just.
I don't know. At one point in my life, I shouldn't have been drinking at this point, but it was in my late teens, early 20s. I was drinking Merlot for a good while.
I'm surprised you was drinking wine that young, because like wine's one of those things you really like grow into or something like that. Like I didn't like wine until I was like 24, and I was like, I'm fancy now.
So at my
I'm
granddad,
sophisticated.
at
Pinky up.
my granddad's wedding, they forgot it was gonna be a kids table, and they left the rosé on the thing. Yeah, we went crazy. They forgot. They was like, when we was like, they like, this alcohol. I'm like, hey, pull me out. But that was it. It was decent.
That's funny.
Yeah. Y'all seen the new Batman movie?
Have I ever?
Y'all like it? You like it? No?
Dun, 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 dun. I don't even like Batman though. That's not even my favorite superhero.
So you didn't see it?
We didn't ask all that. We just asked you liked it or not.
So did you see it?
It came out.
Oh, you saw it and then dropped that for what? For what? Why you like this?
I gotta say it. I gotta stand on business because I don't support DC like that. I'm a Marvel guy.
I feel like you wildly
but that
pooped on my thing right now. I appreciate that, bro. Yeah, bro, you came into my porch, bro. You dropped a bag of duty on my porch right now. What you just did.
Nah, it was more like I tripped up the stairs and a booger came out, but it was cool. It's just an easy wipe up. It's an easy one.
Crazy.
What? First of all, I'm mad. I didn't know it was 3 hours long.
Oh, I knew.
That thing was long. I was here for all of it. It was long.
I knew what I was walking into. I already knew.
I didn't. I was just on some spontaneous spread a moment.
That's funny because you didn't know, bro.
Walked into. I'm like, what's 11:30? Like, what's going?
Yeah.
I've been in here a little minute. Like,
nah, bro. It was everything I hoped it was gonna be, bro. I knew that movie was gonna be great. There's 2 moments where I knew it was gonna be great. First of all, when Buddy shows up in the beginning.
Wait.
All right, so listen. Right now you were at the what point?
We're at 31 minutes and 37 seconds.
31 minutes, 37 seconds. We're about to get into the spoilers. We're about to talk about it, okay?
Spoilers.
So, spoiler alert. Give him one more time, Darius.
Skip. Spoilers.
When Buddy appears in that first, 2 minutes of the movie, when he just, Buddy's looking at the TV, and then he just moves, and then Riddler's standing in that room, bruh, I knew this movie was going to be cold. That was the first moment I knew this movie was going to be cold. Second was when I saw Batman was writing into that journal, and he closes it, and it says year 2 on it. Because there's the storyline of, the Batman, and there's the year 1, which I watched the animated movie on and stuff like that. And then, so this is supposed to take place after that. And that's when I knew, I was like, oh, because we're getting a different Batman, bro. We're getting, think about the other Batmans we saw like that. We saw, a Batman was trying to be justice, was trying to be this. This Batman was about that smoke. This Batman said, I am vengeance, bro. This man was not coming to play games. And that's what I loved about this. I was like, bro, this Batman is real. And, bro, it was such a good movie, bro. I could go on, forever, bro. This movie was fire.
Yo, what I liked about it, I liked that it was different. I liked the fact... I like the fact that, for one, everybody's take or costume or whatnot, it wasn't what we or normal we've grown to know. You know what I'm saying? The Riddler's whole outfit and everything.
The top hat.
I know how everybody feel about I don't really like it. It's cool. I get it. I understand it. People either gonna like it or they're not gonna like it or they're gonna feel different about it. I get you. But it's different. For me, that's cool. But what I really liked about the movie was that it was a mystery. It was something that needed to be solved. It wasn't we know all the facts. We know who the big bad is. We know who Thanos is and what he's about. We need to fight him at the end of the movie. That's the end. That's how typical superhero movies go for the most part. Not all of them, but for the most part, that's how it goes. We know who the evil person is, and then we ain't got to really figure nothing out. We know that the hero was going to get there at the end. They're going to have a fight, and then that's going to be the end of the movie. With this, it was just all right, so Batman he's struggling with being vengeance, with him being year 2 of Batman and everything else like that. But also, he's trying to figure out who this Riddler guy is. And the Riddler is just coming up with more and more things and stringing him along and everything like that. For me, was entertaining. I didn't need to see Batman just fight a bunch of goons every 5 minutes.
That's facts, yeah.
I get tired of seeing that in superhero movies or shows where they just beat up people every 15 minutes, and it's just that's cool, but can I have some more character development? Can I actually care about the characters? And the thing about it is, I feel like they did a good job of making you maybe not care, but at least be invested in everybody. Like, I don't think anybody was on screen, main character wise, that wasted time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It was just like, oh, you're here for this reason. What are you about? What are your motives? This, that, and the third. And that made it interesting.
Can we hit on this point? They picked the bomb cast. That cast worked well. I think that's one of the reasons it was so good.
Yeah.
Buddy, I cannot remember his name, but the one that played Carmine, Falcone.
Yeah.
Whoo, they picked the perfect person for that.
Yeah.
For one, Colin Farrell is the what's
Penguin.
his name? Colin
Colin Farrell.
Colin Farrell as Penguin?
Yeah.
Oh, that was genius.
Yeah.
That was a dope move.
No,
like
right,
he
bro.
gave that slime ball feeling.
Yeah.
Like that the Penguin carried, because
and he wasn't cartoony about it.
Right.
He was believable. I could believe this person could exist in today's society.
Like
Right.
They did a number with that, bro.
Yeah,
And
bro.
then all the Easter eggs in there that was hidden at the future movies, like that was dope. Like the Catwoman aspect to me was a little rushed.
Yeah.
It was a little rushed,
Yeah.
but I'm like, all right, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, I get that. It got to be in there. But like that whole cast, it just worked. Like it was like, yeah, they picked it to perfection. And then Buddy from I can never remember that movie. The vampire movie. Twilight, yeah.
Robert Pattinson?
Yeah.
Man, that man can act, bro.
I can buy him as Batman.
Yeah, bro.
I can buy him as Batman.
I knew that was gonna be cool when I saw Tenet. When I saw Tenet, and I was like, oh, this man is capable of playing a role that I'm like believing in, like is like solid.
And that was the thing for me. I'm walking into this blind, so I'm like, all right, this Buddy from Twilight, it might be.
Yeah.
But it was like, yo,
man, real.
Hey, I like how you got this going.
Yeah.
Like, and the fact that the fight scenes is cool, but the different take on Riddler, I think it was needed.
Yeah.
I think it was very much needed. Because remember, in the normal Batman, he really didn't kill anybody.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he would do the riddles, but it was all in the name of getting at Batman, and it was just one big game.
Yeah, or even like the Jim Carrey Riddler.
Right.
It was all silly and like, you know what I mean? He had his riddles, but he was just like a different character, bro. Like he wasn't like anything like this.
Right. This was this a terrorist. This ain't even like the Riddler. Like, it was dope. Like, I think the whole idea behind it was just really, really well thought out.
Yeah.
I think it was really well thought. Like, that was
totally right, bro. Oh yeah, like I agree with the whole Falcone thing, bro. That man was cold. And that was one of those ones where I was just like, because he was so smooth, bro. Like, it was like, because the funny thing is, remember, that's the same actor dude who played Buddy in Transformers. And that dude is all over the place. Like, that actor, he's the guy who plays like the special agent from the Transformers movies. And he's just kind of all over the place, kind of spazzy, kind of weird like that. So I'm like, watching this, I see him pop on screen, and I'm like, oh, dude from Transformers. But he's not playing that at all. Like, he's playing this smooth dude who is like, who in hindsight, when you like, because I've already put the spoilers out like that, but in hindsight, seeing how he operated, of course he was in control of everything.
Mm-hmm.
That man never sweat for a second. That man was smooth the entire time. Just he was in control, bro. Like, never in one moment did he seem ever out of control, or it, like, you know, the way he dropped the gem on Batman, on like Bruce Wayne, stuff like that, like the way he did that, like he was just like, that man was cerebral. He was in charge. He was him. So that was, bro, that whole thing was cool. And it was so many dynamics at play that were like, sometimes you feel like a movie throws too many things at you, and I was like, nah, these came together perfectly at the right time. You know what I mean? They weren't just like a bunch of convoluted stories that we never got really answers to. It was like, no, we're gonna throw this at you, we're gonna throw this, we're gonna throw this, and everything's gonna get resolved by the end of this, or even like openly resolved. But it's like, but it's dealt with. It's not just kind of like left as a plot hole, which is surprising in a movie like that where you have so many like jumps.
Like,
My bad, bro.
Yeah.
That was a mistake.
You good.
but like I like how they did it, bro. Like, I'm gonna be honest. The fight scene in the beginning on the L,
That
was cold intro. I'm like, all right, it's decent. I ain't looking for the extra.
Did you see the trailer You never saw the trailer, huh?
Like when I said when in this blind.
Because that was that scene was the trailer. Was like the last part of the trailer. And so that's when that came out 2 years ago, but that's when I was like, bro, I have to see that movie immediately. Because as soon as he hits Buddy with the, it just bang, bang, like, I'm like, oh, this is not Christian Bale Batman. This is not the dark. This man is ice in his veins cold.
And the character development as Vash was hitting on, but in terms of seeing him like go from, okay, all I'm about is putting hands, boots to pants, to, okay, I really have to do something with what I got, because I'm all, you crossed the line. But let's hit on the real part. I didn't know that's where all them Instagram videos come from, when he's like, you want what he's having? Like, they got Batman punching, like going crazy. What? Oh, yeah. But they got him going crazy with the punching. They like, yo, Batman too. Like, you want what he having? Like, I'm like, okay, I see where this came from. But that part,
yo,
he almost snapped.
You talking about?